Hey everybody, decided to do something totally different today, and I'm going to be making some meatloaf, but in a different way. We have some kind of ideas about starting a food truck, and within that menu for the food truck, I thought about making sandwiches. And one of the sandwiches that I had thought of is like a meatloaf sandwich. I've never had one, much less, I don't even think I've ever heard of a meatloaf sandwich. So Diane has, and she thinks they're pretty darn good. So we're going to try it out, and I had other ideas within this, and I thought about adding bacon to the meatloaf, because who doesn't like bacon, right? And then on top of that, I thought about making grilled meatloaf sandwich. So we tried it the other day, but the meatloaf didn't stay together on the grill. It kind of broke up. So I'm going to show you a different version of meatloaf, and we're going to try it a different way this time. We're going to cook it in the oven first, about halfway to 3/4, and then finish it on the grill and see what happens. So it's your traditional meatloaf. It's got onions, bell pepper, tomato sauce, ketchup, egg, crackers, so some spices. So I guess I'll get started cutting up the vegetables. And you know, I don't know, leave a comment down below if y'all have heard of meatloaf sandwiches before. I'd like to know, if people have even heard of a meatloaf sandwich, because I've never even heard of it. So I thought,
Craziness.
she thinks it's crazy. But, as far as the taste goes, meatloaf is my absolute favorite meal ever. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, green beans. I truly enjoy that. And I just kind of do like a little fine dice on the peppers and the onions. You can make it big or small, however you like it in your meatloaf. Like I said, you're going to be your traditional meatloaf, however you want to make it. But I'm just going to add a little few things to it and cook it a little different. That's all. But I know my chopping skills. I cooked for quite a few years before I started driving a truck, and I know my cooking skills aren't the best. I've never been trained, in a school environment to cook. I started out in a little Mexican and American fast food restaurant, and did that for a few years, and then I went to a steakhouse and then cooked in a steakhouse. Now I'm going to show you a little trick on these onions. When you chop an onion, a lot of people say to, chop it like this, and then go like this, and then go like that. Well, I'll show you a little easier way to do it. Some people might not know. But you slice an onion in half like this, and then you just go around like that, and then you have a finely diced chopped onion. A lot of people don't realize that onion has its different layers, and when you make a slice in it like that, and then you go around and chop it, it makes a fine diced chopped onion. And like I said before on the bell pepper, you can do, whatever size chop you want on it. I like my meatloaf to have a little bit smaller pieces of veggies in it, but you can do however you want. Okay, so we're going to start off with, we got about 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and we're going to add to it our vegetables, and then we're going to crack 1 egg. A little bit of ketchup. A little bit of tomato sauce. I use cracker crumbs. You can use regular crackers and mash them up.
Some people use breadcrumbs.
People use breadcrumbs. People use oatmeal. People even use rice. So just like I said, it's your traditional it's your traditional meatloaf. However you want to do it. Now I add a little spice here. To be honest with you, I couldn't tell you the exact recipe, but if y'all want it, let me know, and I'll do what I can on making an exact recipe. But I add a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of Mrs. Dash, some garlic powder, and some seasoned salt. Very little seasoned salt. But the final ingredient, I guess special ingredient, is going to be a little bit of bacon. And chop up the bacon. And I'll be honest with you guys, when we had this the other day, it was truly amazing. Was it not?
It was. Everybody loved it. And we took some for my mom, my kiddo, her friend. We ate it. It was delish.
But I'm going to cook this in a little skillet. Brown it up. And then put it in the meatloaf. Okay, we got our bacon all drained. All the bacon grease off of it. We're going to put it in there. And then we're going to mix. And this is going to be some good stuff. And I will let you know, last time I made this, I did just cut the bacon up raw and put it in there raw. And Diane had made the suggestion of, well, she kind of thought it was raw meat.
It looked raw.
It looked raw, but it wasn't raw. I mean, it had cooked through, but it just looked that way. So,
because of the way the bacon cooks inside of the meat, it looks raw.
Right. It wasn't crispy. You know how the bacon, whenever you didn't cook crispy, how it looks. And there you have it. We have meatloaf with bacon. So, now, to make it a meatloaf sandwich, you got to kind of make them up into a patty. And just kind of take it, and I'll make it a thicker patty. Just about like that. And you can just however you want to do this. You know, if you got bigger buns, then make them bigger patties. If you got smaller buns, make smaller patties. I personally like big buns.
You know the problem with that?
What's that?
I ain't got no buns.
Yes, you do. They're in the cabinet.
So you're thinking 4?
I'm probably got 5 or 6 actually.
I'm thinking, no.
Yeah, maybe 4.5.
Those are huge compared to the other day.
You think so?
Yeah. Those are like quarter pounders.
Quarter?
Halfer pounders. Weigh them. Your weight's right there.
Yeah, I will.
Weird, guys, but you know, like you said, we're trying to debate this whole food truck. So,
Yeah.
while he's doing this, have him do it the correct way. Get a parts apart piece. Never mind.
What does that say? 0, right?
No, it's a little over 0. Little under 0.
Ooh, almost a half a pounder. Over a little half a pounder there.
Mm-hmm.
Half pound of meatloaf's always a good thing.
About the same.
Little under. Not bad for eyeballing, huh?
That one's small.
Little under.
Wah, wah, wah.
But there you have it, y'all. 350 degree oven for about an hour or so. And then,
I thought you were going to do them less. I thought you were going to do them 75%.
oh yeah. You're right. So 350 degree oven for 30 to
45 minutes.
45 minutes or so. And then we'll finish them off on the grill.
We'll be back.
And we'll be back. All right, y'all. It's been about 45 minutes now. And I forgot to mention, after the fact, but wrap it before you put it in the oven. Ooh, those look good.
Delicious.
But wrap it before you put it in the oven. And then if you're going to continue to cook it in the oven, about the hour mark or so, I would uncover it, and then that way you can darken it up. But right now, we're taking it to the grill. Okay. All right. So now we're going to throw them on the grill. And they're holding firm right now. A whole lot better than what they were the other day. So we'll let that cook and see how it's going to turn out on the grill this time. And we'll be back. Okay, y'all. It is, I think, time to sauce. Looking pretty good here. So we're going to put a little bit of tomato sauce on them and make them all good. I use tomato sauce. A lot of people use ketchup. I just like the way the tomato sauce makes them kind of saucy, but not too saucy, I guess. And this is the coolest invention ever, this little box of tomato sauce. Kind of spread it around on top. Get all the sauce spread around on there. And then I'll let it heat up a little bit. And then it'll be time to eat. And we'll show you what the final result is on it. And we'll see you in a minute. Alright, y'all. Well, here's a meatloaf sandwich. And it was a fairly easy meal to make. I would highly suggest you try it. Well, I couldn't even tell you that because I've never had one. So, well, I mean, I had the other day. I guess I can't lie. So, yeah, I would suggest you try it. And she likes ketchup on hers. Me, not so much. But definitely try it with the bacon.
It's definitely bacon. Can I have a napkin? And what's the verdict?
It's hot.
Well, it should be hot.
Great. Hot? It should be. But yeah, definitely.
So, he said the other day we were having some issues keeping them together.
Mm-hmm.
This is perfect.
Yes. Cook them in the oven first. I cooked it for about 45 minutes. And then finished it on the grill for about another 15. And amazing. There's the bacon.
And it doesn't make the meat look raw around it.
Yeah. Cooking the bacon first makes all the difference.
Yeah.
But it's definitely... Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely
Try
a good thing. So y'all try it and see what you think. Leave me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on it. So, and as always, please like, share, subscribe,
Hit the bell.
and hit the bell for notifications so you get videos like this and you can enjoy them with us. And so until next time, we'll be back.
I totally thought this was like something my hair was sticking way up, but it's not. Bye, guys.